Hey y'all, what's up? I gotta make this super duper quick. So, as I promised, here is part 3. I'm gonna go ahead and just knock it out of the ballpark right now. There's only 4 books here, so it should go super fast. But you never know. So, my Snapchat's, of course, blowing up. It is 11:37 a.m. I have to be at work by 2. I need to start getting ready in like an hour. And I want to get some reading in and get the next episode of Younger in. So, first we have Truth Be Told by Kathleen Barber, formerly titled Are You Sleeping? So this was a different title, and then they turned it into this title. So that's pretty cool. Alright, it says, the only thing more dangerous than a lie is the truth. And that's definitely what got me to pick this up and be like, yes. It's also on Apple TV+. I'll have to check that out after I read it. Josie Boren has spent the past 10 years trying to escape her family's reputation, and with good reason. After her father's murder 13 years prior, her mother ran away to join a cult, and her twin sister Lainey, once Josie's closest friend and confidant, betrayed her in an unimaginable way. Now Josie has finally put down roots in New York, settling into domestic life with her partner, Caleb, and that's where she intends to stay. The only problem is that she has lied to Caleb about every detail of her past, starting with her last name. Well, that's a bad way to start a relationship, is, like, started on a lie. Oof. When investigative reporter Poppy Parnell sets off a media firestorm with a mega-hit podcast that reopens the long-closed case of Josie's father's murder, Josie's world begins to unravel. Meanwhile, the unexpected death of Josie's long-absent mother forces her to return to her Midwestern hometown, where she must confront the demons from her past and the lies on which she has stacked her future. I thought her mother ran away to join a cult. So her mother's has had a long, unexpected death? Oh, unexpected. Okay. Alright, so there's that one. That seems pretty interesting. Next, I got Folded Notes from High School by Matt Boren. Not even remotely sure what this is about, but it says, the folded note noun, a popular form of communication in high schools across America in the 1980s and 1990s, providing a forum for friends and lovers alike to share their most intimate thoughts about the world, their teenage angst, and the twists and turns in their hearts. The folded notes collected for this book represent correspondence surrounding one Tara Maureen Murphy, senior at South High School, copyright 1991-1992. So these are real? No, that can't be right. In 1991, and it's 1991, and Tara Maureen Murphy is finally on top. A frightening cross between Regina George and Tracy Flick, Tara is any high school's worst nightmare. Ambitious, narcissistic, manipulative, and jealous. She's got a hot jock boyfriend and a loyal best friend, and she's poised to star as Sandy in South High's production of Grease. Clinching the role is just one teensy step in Tara's plot to get out of her hometown and become the Broadway starlet she was born to be. The arrival of freshman Matthew Bloom, however, had his dazzling audition for the role of Danny Zuko turns Tara's world upside down. Freshmen belong in the chorus, not the spotlight. But Tara's outrage is tinged with an unfamiliar emotion, at least to her, adoration. What starts as a convincing ploy to mentor young Matt quickly turns into a romantic obsession that threatens to topple Tara's hard-won status at South High. Okay, so this is a copyright 2018, and it looks pretty interesting. Actually, right here, before it even starts the actual book itself, it says the folded note noun was a popular form of communication in high schools across America in the 1980s and 1990s, providing a forum for friends and lovers. That yada yada yada, we just read that. Written on college-ruled notebook paper, notes were often folded and passed in high school hallways, shoved into book bags, pocketbooks, lockers, and desks. Folded notes were often sprayed with perfume or cologne and decorated with hearts, stars, and other doodles to enhance the reading experience. In the late 1980s, folded notes grew in size, becoming more than handwritten sound bites, but shared diary entries, short stories, or monologues. As the folded notes expanded, new folding techniques emerged to address the fact that notes were... Notes were, I lost my place. Notes were getting too thick to sneak into locker vents. No one is certain who invented the great flattening technique whereby one takes one's thick folded note and presses it in the center of a math textbook. But that concept alone allowed for folded notes to get bigger and bigger, all the while enabling teenagers to continue passing them discreetly through the hallways of high schools across America. The following account represents the folded note correspondence surrounding one Tara Maureen Murphy, Sr. at South High School, c. 1991-1992. I think this is really cool, actually. Like, I'm excited about this because this, like, takes me back to my high school days when we would put notes in each other's lockers and each other's books and things like that. Like, we did that all the time, and that was back in, God, that was, like, almost 6 years ago. No, it's June. That was, like, 5 or 6 years ago. So that's pretty cool. I can't wait to get into that. And then it talks about Grease and everything like that. And it talks about Mean Girls, Gretchen, not Gretchen, but Regina George. So that's cool too. So I'm excited about that. That sounds interesting. Like, I saw this at folded notes from high school and I was like, oh, maybe it's just a book of like people's folded notes. That'd be cool, you know? But no, it's actually got like a whole story behind it. Didn't even realize that. Just impulsively picked it up. Next I have What My Sister Knew by Nina Laurin. It's author of Girl Last Seen. It says Old Secrets, New Lies, What's More Dangerous, and that's what really got me. And then also this cover is like fantastic. So it says currently wanted by the police. If you know anything about the suspect's whereabouts, please call. So that's another thing that like really got me when I looked at the back. I was like, okay, I'm not even going to read the synopsis of this. That just right there totally gets me. Police, whereabouts, suspects, I'm in. I look up at the TV screen and the face of my twin brother is splashed across it, life-size. It's a shock that makes my breath catch. This is my brother as an adult. My brother whom I last saw 15 years ago after the fire that killed our parents. Covered in soot, clutching a lighter in his hand, his knuckles stark white against the dirt and ash. Everyone always said he'd grow up to be a heartbreaker, but his face has gone instead. The stubble on his cheeks and chin is patchy, and his eyes look dull and dark. My first thought is that it's not him. Not my beautiful brother, the golden boy whom everyone loved. Yet deep down, I've always known this would eventually happen. What did you do this time, Eli? What the hell did you do? Hey, what did he do? Alright, and then last but not least, it's kind of like damaged and everything, but it was $1, so I don't really care. I mean, I care, but I don't at the same time. But it says One Good Thing by Wendy. She's also the best-selling author of Sunshine Beach, which I've never heard of. But it looks like this. Like I said, it's kind of like folded in and damaged. But it was super cute. Gave me summer vibes, so I picked it up. Love the blue in it. But definitely summer vibes with the drink and like the little flower and everything. It looks really delicious, actually. Before you can fix it up, you might have to tear it down. Embroiled in a battle to regain control of their renovation-turned reality TV show Do-Over, Maddie, Avery, Nikki, and Kyra find themselves holding tight to the frayed ends of their friendship and relationships. So I didn't know this was in regards to a TV show. There you go again, one of my favorite things in the world. Books about TV shows and reality television. Don't know. I think honestly it has a lot to do with the book that I read before called One to Watch by, I don't remember who it's by, but it was like super good. I could not put it down. I read it from cover to cover. No joke. Anyway, Maddie must face the realities of dating a rock star who is once again topping the charts and dealing with her hapless ex-husband. Avery is caught up in family drama even as she attempts to transform a tiny cottage into a home for the newly impoverished Iris, who helped bankroll their last renovation. Put on bed rest, a hugely pregnant Nikki can't quite believe love can last, or trust in her own maternal instincts, and Kyra, who has secretly put Bella Flora at risk in an attempt to salvage Do-Over, must decide whether to accept a desperately needed bailout from her son's famous father that comes with far too many strings attached. But friendship is made for times like these, to keep each other and their dreams from crumbling. So it just sounds like a cute little book about, you know, friendships and, like, the realities of, like, bad relationships or, you know, bad situations or bad choices and things like that. And you just have your friends to fall back on. So, I mean, it just seems really cute, really good, really fun. But yeah, that is everything. I promise you I am done picking up and buying books for a little bit. I did actually go to the thrift store the other day, and they had 25-cent book sale going on. didn't pick up a single book, didn't bring home a single book, was so proud of myself. I did, however, buy, like, this shirt and then a couple other, like, workout shirts and some, sweatpants and stuff to work out in, you know, go on night walks and things like that. So I was kind of excited about that because I had to get smaller clothes because your girl's losing weight and she's feeling great about herself. Like, things are looking up really well. Like I said in my first part 1 video, like, things are going super, super great. Couldn't be happier right now, honestly. I probably could, but I'm just going to say I can't. Because, like, this is the happiest I've been. I mean, I'm smiling. Oh, disclaimer. The next time you see me, I don't know how long it's going to be until I get another video up for you guys because this tooth is actually getting pulled on the 29th, next Tuesday. So, next week, I will have one less tooth because I'm working on getting it fixed. So I have a 2-week healing process, so I may or may not post. I may just write on my wall to, like, give you an update of how I'm doing and things like that. Let you know that, like, the surgery went well, the extraction went good. I mean, I'm probably going to be on painkillers too. I don't know how I'm going to work, but I'm going to figure it out, you know. But I'm probably going to be, like, non-existent for a while because I'm probably not going to be able to talk after they extract this tooth. Like, they're, like, going and yanking the bitch out. So, but it's, like, super exciting because I promised myself that with the stimulus check that they passed last time that I was going to go ahead and get my teeth fixed, and I actually have subjected myself to doing that. So I'm really proud of myself for that. And then, like I said, I've been working out. I have a great person of interest in my life. I don't know what we are, but I don't want a label on it because I feel like every time a label gets put onto a situation that I'm in, it messes up majorly. And we're doing really good. Like I said, it's been 3 months, so, you know, you can't go wrong with that. But anyway, I'm just rambling on, so I'm going to go ahead and see you guys in the next video. Like I said, I don't know when that's going to be, but peace, love, and wish me luck. Bye, everybody.